Welcome to week 7 of the D&D RPG book mega sale for the Crypt Kicker 71 eBay store. Let's get into it. First up, we have a 3-book lot of sword and sorcery. We got 1 hardcover book and 3 softcover books. You got the hardcover book Relics and Rituals. And then you have 3 softcover books, The Night of Dissolution, The Book of Eldritch Might, and Book of Eldritch Might 3, The Nexus. Eldritch. Sword and Sorcery, not to be confused with other role-playing fantasy games that have 2 words and an "and" in the middle. Sword and Sorcery. I've got a great name for this game. It's called Dungeons and Dragons. No! Sword and Sorcery. No? Tunnels and Trolls. No, wait, let me come up with another one. Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, here's a very, very beautiful set of hardcover Dungeons and Dragons books. So you get the Psionics, not to be confused with Psychics. Psionics Handbook. You know what? I'm going to do the rest, because it's Psionics is like mind. I'm going to do the rest of this one just with my mind, alright? Okay, look at the screen. Okay, put your hand on the screen, okay? Okay. I'm going to think the rest of this using Psionics. Okay, you ready? Ready? Okay, I'm going to talk about, okay, ready? That's a good one, huh? The 3-book hardcover set comes with the Dungeons and Dragons Tome and Blood, a guidebook to wizards and sorcerers, which is cool. You see, a lot of people don't know what it's like to be, some people practice at wizardry and sorcery and they can't figure out how it goes. Guidebook. This is it. I think with this and then the guidebook, because a lot of people, they get like these psionic, because I've had something like this up for auction before, and a lot of people get this stuff and they don't know, they're not really sure how to use it, and they just use it and they get in trouble with their characters, and hopefully not in real life. Hopefully you don't do this in real life. But with the D&D Tome and Blood Guidebook to Wizards and Sorcerers, now you can get some guidance going, oh, maybe I shouldn't cast that spell at this dinner party to make the turkey get up and dance around, especially while people are eating it. Up next is a 2-book set from the Encyclopedia Arcane. You get Magic Item Creation, Forging Legendary Power, and you get Divination, the All-Seeing Eye. So you get to forge magical objects, and then you get a hold of the All-Seeing Eye, and you're good to go with this D20 system game books from Mongoose Publishing. Up next we have the world-famous Mike Mignola's Hellboy. But this isn't a comic book. This is for role-playing games. This is the source book and role-playing game. It looks like the comic book, right? But when you look at it, when you actually look at the page, you're like, whoa! It teaches you how to play Hellboy as a role-playing game. Man, so you can actually have the Hand of Doom, boom, like punching Nazis and monsters. It's hot. That's the way it should be. Up next, this is it. This is the 2nd edition of the state-of-the-art science fiction role-playing game system. Science fiction. It's about time we get some science fiction in this. This is Universe, the role-playing game of the future. It comes with a map. It is the role-playing game of the future. And that's all that needs to be said. Alright, up next we have a 5-lot set. These are all soft cover. For the roll aids, not like roll aids that you eat for your tummy. This is roll aids that you read and incorporate into your role-playing game fantasy life. We have dragons, fantastic treasures too, ice elves, oh, that's a cold one, crystal barrier, and monsters of myth and legends 3. So you get all this awesome goodness ready to rock. With all this Rolaids goodness, your constitution will go up 20 points and you will be in tip-top shape to rock some Rolaids action. Fantasy role-playing. Up next is a 3-book lot from the Green Ronin Publishing fantasy role-playing game series. You get the Shaman's Handbook, Bow and Blade, a guidebook to wood elves, and the Cavalier's Handbook. Whoa! See, I know about the shamans and the wood elves, but these cavaliers, what's it like to be a cavalier? Oh, this is what it says. More than just another mounted warrior, the cavalier is the iconic knight whose excellence in arms, horsemanship, and dedication to the chivalric code sets him apart from other warriors. So basically, you're a guy that kills people, but he's very polite about it. Which is nice. I think that's nice. I think that's nice. See, there's another title that's a word and a word and then the and in the middle. Bow and Blade. It's all the same! Ah, it's all the same! Ah, it's all the same! It's all the same! I don't know what J.R.R. Tolkien would think about, like, all this stuff. Would he, like, think it's really cool, or would he be just like, you people need to calm down? Up next, this is really neat. This is from Paladin Books. This is a Paladin Books presents the Mechanoid Invasion Trilogy. The original Mechanoid Invasion Trilogy collected for the first time in the special collector's edition. Science fiction. And you run around, you're jumping in crazy robot vehicles, and you're flying around space and fighting robots. This is it. But it's great. No, but this is good. Stop. Don't smile at me. Don't shake your head. Stop the smiling and shaking the head. No. I'll tell you why this is important. This is important because it's the entire Mechanoid Invasion trilogy in one book. Meaning you don't have to track down each individual book. It's all here. This is all you need. What? Mechanoid trilogy, science fiction, robots. Yeah, you and your elves. I like my elves. I'm going to get elf ears. And lastly, oh, this is nice. I like this one. The Atlas of the Land. A complete guide to the strange and magical land of Stephen R. Donaldson's Chronicle of Thomas Covenant by Karen Wynne Fonstad. It's authorized, and basically this book is filled with all types of maps. All types of maps to guide you and help you make probably the coolest role-playing game campaign you can. It's all here. The Atlas of the Land. This week's auction ends this Sunday, October 5th, from 9 to midnight. So check out the link in the description box below and get in on some good bidding action, and you'll probably win some awesome stuff for a really decent price. Get into it now because people have already bid on stuff this week, and so it's just like going. And be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel for weekly D&D RPG book mega sale videos. We did boobies last week, right? Yeah, you missed it.